Hi, here's a very quick tutorial on how to track data in boujou and transfer the data into Maya 2013. Firstly, click Import Sequence, go to where your film is and click Open. In the dialog box, check your film rate. I've done mine on 30, so we'll change that to 30. Press Apply and Close. And for some reason it doesn't always stick, so I go back to Setup, Edit Sequence, and you see that's still on 25. So if I open the drop down menu, click 30 again, apply and close, then we can go to tracking data. On the menu in the left, click track features, make sure all frames is selected and click start. Once the track features is finished, scrub through the video and see all the little red crosses with the yellow tracking data. So next, go to Camera Solve, and in the menu box click Optimize Camera Path for Smoothness and click Start. Once that's done, you should see all the little yellow dots, which are your tracking points and tracking data. Next, go to Scene Geometry and click Add Coordinates from Hint. In the drop down menu where it says Type Origin, change that to X-axis. Now the X-axis is from the foreground to the background, so if we click 1, hold Command, click another one, so we've got 2, click Connect to Selected, then back to Add Coordinates from Hint, click that, then in the drop down menu where it says Type again, change the Z-axis to the X-axis, and then we'll select 2 points from left to right, so we'll click 1 there, hold down Command, click again to select the second one, click Connect to Selected, then Update Coordinates on the bottom there. Then you can click Close, give it a quick test with a test object, looks okay, click Close, Delete. Once that's done, you can export the data so that you can export it into Maya. So we'll click Export at the top and then Export Camera Solve, which will give you a menu box. On the very top on the right you'll see Browse. That's where you can save your data to, so I'm going to save mine on the desktop, name it Patio 1, click Save and make sure your export type is on Maya 4 Plus MA so that you can export it into Maya. In the scene scale, I'm going to change that to 10. Make sure the path for the desktop is right and click Save. Then you can close boujou, open Maya. Once in Maya, you can click on the top menu, click File, Open Scene, and then go to where you saved your Maya file. Click Open, and that will give you your camera, your tracking data, and your movie. Well, that should be a movie, but I think for some reason it's on this one anyway, it puts a still frame in. So the way to check is to highlight the yellow frame with the cursor, and in the attributes menu on the left, go down to where it says type image file. Open the drop down menu and make sure you're on movie. And also where it says frame offset, I like to change that 0 to a 1. Now on the left, on the menus, you'll see the 4 window view. If you click that, you'll get your 4 screen views. On the top left panel, click Panels, Perspective, Camera 1:1, and that will give you the view that you'll see when the video is rendered. And you'll see the grid. It's in parallel with the path. Everything looks okay. And in that window you can add objects. Press 5 for shaded view. What you can also do is to add a quick shadow. If you create a plane under that object, then create lights, directional light, and aim your light to how you want it to look. Just quickly for an example, make sure the light is selected, and on the attributes editor open up the shadows tab and click use depth map shadow, and then over in the top left hand window click use all lights and shadow. And now if you move your light, you'll see the shadow that's cast on that object. If we do a quick render, right, and also you can soften the shadow a bit if you want to. If you go to the attributes editor on the left, where it says resolution, take that down to 94. You can experiment with these numbers if they, to see how they work, and the filter size is preset on 1. If you take that up to something like 3 or 4, I'll try 3. We'll give it another render, and you have a more softer shadow, but you can experiment. Let's try 4. Give it another render. Let's try 2. Give it another render. 2 looks okay, but you can experiment with that to get it how you like. Right, on the plane you've laid down under that object, you need to right click, go down to assign new material, and in the dialog box that opens, click use background, and that plane should turn green, so that when it's rendered you'll see the shadow but you won't see the plane. Makes the plane invisible. And I think that's about it. Hope this has been useful to a few of you, and thanks for watching.